What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Rollerblading is Still Fun podcast. My name is Josh Navarrafar, the creator of the Rollerblading is Still Fun YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in. We are here inside Carrier Skate Shop. Be sure to check them out at carrierskateshop.com, and we'll go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves. Jose, if you want to go first.
Yo, what up? It's Jose Arce.
Try to get closer.
Oh, what up? It's Jose Arce. Good kid, mad lady. What it do? Woo!
What's up, everybody? My name is Brady Johnston. You can find me at Johnston Brady.
It is your boy Sully. Catch me, Sully Photos, John Sullivan, Instagram. Might catch me on YouTube. Let's go.
Feel free to back far.
Let's go.
And you can find me at Rollerblading is Still Fun, also at Josh Navarrafar, both on Instagram. Everybody be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I know if you're watching, we're probably popping up in your recommended feed, but go ahead and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And hit the like button, leave a comment. I did fail to mention on the last stream about a new raffle, but you know we're not going to leave y'all hanging. We didn't get very many comments, and I think it's probably because I didn't announce a raffle. So come on, y'all. Don't just leave a comment trying to get some free stuff. Leave a comment, show us some love. We're always going to do a raffle, even if I forget to announce it or not. So I do have a new raffle, or we are going to announce a raffle winner for the raffle winner for the people that did.
We're gonna raffle off some wieners.
we're gonna have a raffle wiener.
Is that monetized?
That's not cussing. It's wiener's not a bad word. So
Yeah, it's fine.
Nah, wiener straight.
You can't swear.
not for the first 10 minutes. And then after that, we Gucci.
Okay.
You can say wieners.
So this is everybody who left a comment on the last video where we interviewed Air Dolphin, and I did leave the homie Dustin X off of there because you did already win a prize, so I want to let somebody else have a chance to win. So sorry, Dustin.
What Air Dolphin can win? He was
You're
on
right,
the
Lander.
show.
This one needs to promote more. Josh, you need to get this.
Is that Ray Soto?
Yeah.
I assume so. Ronaldo Soto.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gotta
that's
be.
Ray Ray.
Smurf account.
That's Ray Ray. That's Scythe. That's Ray Ray.
I don't know where Ray's at. He's usually here. Hopefully he checks out and see that you
probably
did win.
Isn't Ray Soto? Isn't it RAY when he posts on
Yes,
here? Yeah.
yes.
I don't know about
But
this
that
one.
could be his
Could
real
be.
name.
It could be.
Ronaldo.
Could be.
Well, Ray Soto, I believe you are the winner, so be sure to get at me on Instagram.
Yep.
Rollerblading is Still Fun. I know you followed me, so hit me up. You won a Rollerblading is Still Fun t-shirt.
Yo!
So I do have some different sizes. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know what size you are. I got these khaki ones with the black lettering, and then I have some charcoal ones with the white lettering. So be sure to hit me up, and I will send you a Rollerblading is Still Fun t-shirt.
Yep.
I also do have these for sale, guys. If you want to support and help me out, help us out, just hit me up on Instagram.
You got one.
$20 mailed to the
I
US.
think you get Ray like a little 1836 month.
So yeah, so Ray.
What?
The little 1836 month. Little baby bud. Just kidding, Ray. You know I was kidding.
No, Ray. So anyways, just send your social, your information, and we'll get right back at you.
Thanks, Jose.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, that was a joke. Shut up.
That was good.
All right. We're gonna do another Rollerblading is Still Fun t-shirt because I got some to give out. So be sure to leave a comment after the live stream on the video, and we will raffle out another Rollerblading is Still Fun t-shirt. We're gonna do that for next podcast. So be sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you love about the podcast. Let us know what you hate about it. Try to be nice.
But if you're gonna be mean, like tell us some real criticism.
Yeah, I welcome the hate.
Yeah.
I think if you put some hate on, you should
Thank
get a
you.
bump up. You get 2 spots in the raffle.
You.
Yeah, let us know what you really think.
learn?
Yeah.
That. Like,
we gonna
not
learn if we
everything
don't
has to be
know?
good.
Good one.
Not everything has to be good. Give us some. If we're not doing something right, let us know. It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I might bring your comment up on the stream after that and make fun of you.
Roast you hard.
I'll
Oh,
roast
yeah.
you too, there, little Guido.
All right, so we do have Clark Kirkman, the owner of Faction Skates, jumping on at 9 p.m. So be sure to stick around for that. We're going to talk to him all about what Faction has been up to and what he's been up to. So that should be pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and get into some Instagram clips.
Crayfish
Go
in
ahead
the
and bring
building.
that
What's
up.
the dough?
Okay. Let me make sure everything's working.
Started out with this.
I don't pick the
go.
order.
Let's go.
I just save them throughout the week and then bring them up
Let's go.
So this is Julian Couto.
Oh no,
Damn.
my dog, but Jesus.
Well, I thought you were saying something. So we got Julian Couto. This was a competition in France,
Yeah.
and he did win the competition. But this was, and he also won best trick. Also,
He
So-
almost lost
there we
his
go.
wee.
Bro,
Hey,
at what
Pepe.
cost? Okay.
Pepe.
that was funny.
Oh.
Oh my god. Where's my wee wee?
I like.
Jesus.
Man.
That was dope, though. That was his
That was
best trick.
awesome.
I mean, that's what
That
you.
whole line, like, yeah, he killed it. The whole.
Yeah, I want. Can we see it? We're gonna see. Oh
Oh,
no!
fuck.
All right, how high up this is like? Oh, that's a good 7-8, right?
Can you show the? He did full cab true porn on that box that he crashed into. Can
I
you
bet
show
he
that?
did. Man, that was.
We ain't showing that.
Wait, what was it, John?
It was full cab true porn that he did on the box that he crashed in. Did you grab that clip?
Was it on Instagram?
Yeah, it was. It was with
I
the
didn't
same
see it.
thing.
Why didn't y'all send it to me, man? I can't.
This was this. It was all in the same thing. Yeah.
Oh,
It was. all
wait,
in,
no,
like, the
this was
same thing.
reposted. So this wasn't. see, this was reposted by
Go to
later
Julian's
rep.
page. Somatics, what's
Look
up?
like he-
This is ridiculous.
And I chilled with that dude at Woodward, and him and this dude from France, like, they got a rental car, and they didn't know, but they took diesel because they're from Europe or in London. So
Ooh.
they pumped it full of diesel, and then he was like,
oh no!
Ruined it. Ruined it.
and everybody's like, "Are you with those dudes who put diesel?"
Jesus.
Huh? This is-
Eric, what's the deal with the flips, man? I'm pro flip.
Could this be it, John? I mean, this is what we just watched, right?
Well, it just showed like all of his tricks from that.
I mean, it was either the box or the rail. He was dodging both, right? Like you got to go.
It shows
in
that, and then it
between.
shows like all the stuff that he does. Yeah, right here. Or maybe not.
I think
No,
this
it does. It meant no. I guess not. There's an actual clip of him.
Oh, here we go,
Yeah,
right here.
Here we go. Smacked it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was
And then
dope.
did this trick too. That was pretty sweet too.
Oh,
Because that was switch. One of those were switch.
I think the true porn was switched.
Probably so.
The alley top porn was regular.
Yeah. So that was hype.
I don't know why this didn't pop up on my feed.
Cause you ain't play like
Well,
that.
you open up Instagram for 5 seconds, then you close it. You don't know where when you jump back on where you're gonna be at. Could have missed something.
All
that's
my
why-
somatic stuff pops up
Need
quick.
y'all to help me.
I
Let's
like
go.
that switch up.
Let's go. Somatics. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta get back to
Okay.
get back to my save. My save.
But that was tight, right?
Yeah.
That was tight.
Not according to Sean.
Oh wait, I got it right here. All right, so congratulations, Kudo. Somebody's gonna beat him one day. There was a kid that actually did really good.
That was Sean. Let's go, Sean.
What?
Let's go.
What? Wait, what did he
know.
say? What did he say?
Right there.
Oh, on
Top
the
comment,
chat.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Let's go.
Oh, snaps.
Hey, that's what we're here for, right?
Yes,
It was
sir.
pretty
What
stupid.
we got here?
Bring some heat.
Ooh.
This was pretty cool. I can never pronounce this dude's name. Daniel Lin. I don't know how to say it, but 540 True Soul.
Danilo.
I always hear like Fritz said Danilo.
Danilo.
That was tight.
Shout out Raina too. I saw him in the chat. My dog. But that was sick. It was pretty stylish too. Like I don't have any bad remarks. That was dope.
Looks like the AIL school. Or what is that place
I'm
called?
usually not like a super spin to win guy, but that was done
got
proper.
it. Gotta appreciate
Because you
a
don't
five
see a
true
lot of
soul.
those. You
No,
always see.
you don't.
You always
You
see
don't at all.
540 Kind Grind, True Mizu,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
You know who did
Not
a really
True
good
Soul.
one? Elliot
a good one.
Stevens at like a really old. What is it? What is the contest they would have at Rampworks in England? Anyway, he did a disaster 540 True Soul, which was
perfect.
gnarly. This is my favorite of that. I think this clip.
yeah.
Yeah, this is super sick. Yuto Goto?
Yeah.
YG,
YG. There we go. I like that.
the homie YG.
YG.
I respect that actually.
Super sick though. This was from the Inferno. And what was it? What was the name of that? It was called Inferno, right?
There's a little drop on the side of that rail too. I didn't notice. I wonder how many times he like went to it and then like couldn't get past the backslide, like getting up to it and then just like going to back rail or just coming off the rail. That's got to be really hard to just hold that point right there.
Yeah, he had like a point where he was like stuck and then had to slide
and then
down.
come out to the 270.
He's pretty good on that foot though.
Love
You
it.
even had the red flag.
This
too.
was tight. This whole Ren and Cichiro. This was fire.
Yeah, this was posted by Dead Wheels.
Fire.
Jay. Yeah, I agree.
That's pretty fun.
Let's go, Jay.
Current state of affairs.
Let's go, Jay. My dog.
Yeah, that was, who is this? Oh, that was cool.
This is Ren
This-
Fujiwara and Sohishiro.
Yeah.
Like that.
They had two super solid skaters.
And this was on Dead Blading Dead
Dead Wheels.
page. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is that? Did we get through it all?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Is it replaying?
No, I don't think so.
no,
Not
still
yet.
going?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's still going.
Damn, it's a
Talking
whole
about
edit?
you Get it through. What you talking about?
Ooh.
You gotta put some respect on it.
I
man.
like that. All right, now where are we playing? I like that
Now
rail.
we're playing, but yeah, that last trick, catch a fish brain down that.
I love
You
a
ain't
rail.
gonna catch
With,
me do that.
I love a rail with vertical supports. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't
Where
all
feet-
rails have verticals?
no, they have horizontals with like perpendiculars every now and again. The vertical is like upright.
All rails have
DJK.
vertical supports.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
like
holds them up.
as far as like having in the middle,
Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it prevents you from like falling
So-
underneath the rail.
I was watching this today. DJ Kane's been on USD this whole time. These are Mesmers.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Who?
DJ,
DJ
Kane.
King.
He's been on USD this whole time, and these are Mesmers. What's going on here?
I don't know. He didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
He just posted a little star.
Conspiracies?
That's
he
what
skating
I'm
for
just
someone
showing. This is where my attention. This is what I
Illuminati.
focus on.
Illuminati.
These are these things I'm focusing on. This
I love DJ King though.
fire, fire.
He's one of my favorite
Negative
skaters right
mistral
now.
to fast slide, set slide. Let's go. Bop. Because that's not the Croft. That's a Mesmer. That was Chase graphic on this. This is fire too.
Maybe this is an old clip. Or old clips.
No,
I don't
because he's
know.
been skating USDs forever. I think they ain't giving him the love.
That was
This is
super
what I was
sit
saying.
down.
This fool should have had a pro skate by USD.
Yeah.
USD slacking.
Yeah.
100% slacking. 100%. And then now, look, he's off to Mesmer. Lost another one.
Or maybe they'll give him a pro
Real
mesmer.
great.
Where's he from?
Cool. Well, let me just be the guy that knows where
I don't
everybody's
know.
from.
I don't know.
everything
Come
else.
on,
Is
Josh.
it so
You
outlandish?
got
to
these
think?
clips, dude. You need to
Down
do the
south.
research.
He's down south.
Down south. We need
You need to do the research.
Fritz knows where everybody's from.
ridiculous.
That's Fritz.
He's right near the beach.
Hey,
So
I like this.
yeah, this is dope. Carriers dropped one of their 100 millimeter big wheels, 86A, called the dual Wolf
Wolf lines. Right?
Wolf Lines. Yeah, Wolf Lines Gold, dual density, 100 millimeter, 86A. Introducing the Somatics Wolf Lines XFLO Gold, dual density, 100 millimeter, 86A. Engineered for a serious speed and unmatched control. The wheel features our premium gamma wave urethane, delivering maximum roll efficiency and grip, casted over a softer dual density core. So it's got basically two wheels. I've seen them cut in half. It's pretty cool what they do. But yeah, these are super sick. Somatics is dropping a bunch of new stuff. We're gonna talk about some of it.
The cores of fire
Yeah, that
that
lime green.
green
The whole
is-
color,
yeah.
the whole color is super dope.
for sure.
That green and yellow.
I was just talking about downgrading from my 110s to 100, so this is perfect. 110's a little much to me when I get outside.
Yeah, dude, I'm skating 125s. I'm like,
Man, it's just I'm like 6'1",
I don't like
you know, I'm
'em.
like 6 foot, so I'm kind of tall already. And when I get up there, I'm real tall. I'm real.
yeah, me too, dude. I'm like 5'12".
I just get a little tough.
I'm not a big one. I'm always sitting on the room. My head.
Exactly.
64s
Like,
are the
feel-
dopest.
feel-
Sorry, somebody mentioned it, and I
The 64s?
Yeah, the 64s are sick.
That's why you want 60 though. Why ain't 64?
Yeah, let's.
You skated them for a
Because I
while.
already did.
Hey, we're
I
up.
already did. Come on, man.
We're
Can I
live
get a
right
little?
You gonna rep them, but
Can
you
I
ain't
get a
gonna ride
little?
on
We're
them.
live right
Somebody
now.
said it.
Bro,
Somebody
one
said
pair.
64s are
Bro,
nice.
one motherfucker there. You can-
I can't do my top size.
He was doing them though. He was doing them.
Yeah, he was.
You keep them clean.
True top acid too.
Yeah, that's right.
True top acid.
I ain't even gonna say that.
I see it.
No. Let's continue.
But check it out at somaticsurethane.com. Lander put it in the chat, so definitely check them out. What we got
Yes, they
next?
are Oklahoma Showdown.
We got Sean Kelso.
This is we got Sean Kelso at home.
What do you mean at home?
Like we got McDonald's at home. When your mom don't want to buy you McDonald's, she's like, we got McDonald's at home.
Okay, I get it.
That's-
That went right over my head.
Yeah.
But this guy's funny. We posted him on the last podcast doing an impression of Frankie Morales, but he's got this Sean Kelso pretty good. He's got the landings.
Yeah.
And he did
that
the
landing
Frankie
was
one.
good.
He did the Frankie one pretty good too.
And the rollaways, he's got
The
a.
Utah was good. Like this one,
It's funny. It's funny.
that pollen would be killing people. That
Oh.
pollen.
Sean Kelso.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
It says YouTube.
Oh, you haven't seen
He's
him,
an Asian
Brandon?
cat. He skates like pro skaters. you
He
know?
did Utah. He's did Frankie, and then
Okay.
oh, dude, this is right up your alley. This is right up your alley.
They even got the slow motion rollaways, so they got the editing in the same style.
Bro,
Step off the tour.
Yeah, that was
the
good.
fake, the
That was
fake
good.
beard already is enough.
God.
The torque was the best.
He couldn't get a real jersey. Like you couldn't get the 95. Like
He's overseas.
go grab like at least like a Philly jersey or something. Like you
The
gonna
budget-
do it. Like let's go get a Philly jersey.
He's working on
Right?
the budget. You know, we're getting there.
Right? Come on, man.
Right here, the
This 95. Ain't even got a team logo on it.
Who do
I
y'all
look-
think? Go ahead, Brady.
I look forward to I hope he starts doing like eras, like a KFC 3 Broscow kind of situation.
I was gonna
Cool.
say, who do y'all think he's gonna do next?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey.
I mean, who has such a unique style that these have all been people very like
Who
very
would y'all
distinct
wanna see?
styles.
Oh, a Bobby
Particularly-
Spazoff is
Okay.
probably something that he'd be done.
Josh?
Yeah, I
especially by
can
him.
see that. That's a great
I
prediction.
want to see a Chris Farmer.
You want to see a Chris
A Chris
Farmer?
Farmer. The pants, the gear, a negative on the rail.
The leather conductor hat.
Something like that.
I could be stretching, but man, like a Robbie Pitts or a
That's a
Yeah, you can
challenge.
do that.
That's
Or
a
a,
challenge. That's a challenge.
she had him on last week. Like pull out your Air Dolphin. Where the 52s at? The Jinko 52s. Put
Yeah.
Xbox controllers in the back pocket. We gaming up, baby. Let's go.
We'll see. This was dope. This is just a little kid who just shreds it up.
Yep, little man from Cali.
Yeah.
Vikings on
dude,
skates.
Kills it
This dude rips it, and he got that style too.
for sure.
How old y'all think he is? He's got to be like 10,
No more than
12,
13.
maybe 13.
Yeah, no more than 13. He has to be somewhere there.
He's been at like Blade Cups. He goes to the memorials afterward. The Brandon
Look at
McGregor
this.
Memorial.
5 out.
Yeah.
Hey, that little man
Yeah.
is sick, dude.
Every year he just gets better and better. It's so awesome.
Look at this. A lot of us will not be able to do
Hey,
that.
I've been to that skate park. That rail's not. It's fat. It's not the easiest to do.
Yo, his style too is it's on point, man.
Yeah,
that little kid's gonna be the
sure.
future for sure.
Oh, Dave Bloom said Savison. He could do Savison. That's another one. But I mean, what would he even do for that? He could just do anything outlandish.
Yeah,
Call it Savison.
put microwaves on his feet because his feet be cooking.
Yeah, no, ain't nobody trying to watch that.
Microwaves on your feet because those motherfuckers cooking, right? It's after 10 minutes,
you
so
know
I
what?
can stay.
We were
but-
almost through a whole podcast without talking about this motherfucker.
And I don't have a clip. I don't have a clip tonight.
Yeah, and then we had to bring
Hey.
his name up.
Man, thank you, Dave Bloom.
Hey. Yeah. You said- margarita machines on creams are back.
Creams are back.
Creams are back. That's what we're doing.
Creams are back.
So can we skate razors again? Are razors
I
back?
don't know. Check the comments.
You're skating razors. What are you talking
No,
about?
I didn't like them. I'm back on my. I
Well,
tried
then
them.
that's your answer.
Yeah,
Put him
He
back.
had the anarchy stick up his butt. He's like, that bothers me.
What?
I mean,
Again, whoop, right over my head.
I didn't get
Gone. Gone.
that.
no,
What?
nothing.
Okay. Well, tell me. I want to know now.
The swastika. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I like the soul plate.
Yeah,
The
but-
fact that
That's
they
why I
made
said
the one
forget
piece
about
soul
it.
plate was pretty.
One Piece Soul is a good upgrade.
it's less customization you can do though with just one piece soul because they usually have you can change the color of the backslide plate. Mm-hmm. But they look solid. These are the Colt creams are back. Says built around the famous Colt boot. But
That was a great skate. I'm not gonna lie.
oh yeah,
The first time it came out, just
Yeah.
fire. It was.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice. It was.
they were the ones
Loved
also
it.
that were like a khaki or really light colored sand color. Those were?
I think that was the cream twos, right?
The first
No, I
ones
thought they were
the
cold.
creams. That was the gray. Then they went with the lighter, the cream. Choose with the lighter one, I believe.
Yeah, those are like my
Those
favorite.
the
skates.
ones Renee had.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were beautiful.
The first Elliots. Come on, y'all are silly.
No, of course,
First Elliot.
but just
That was
the cream twos were.
ooh,
really cool.
Leovanos. Hey,
Oh, the Leovanos.
Those are fire. Damn. Racers are doing some things.
Yeah,
Shout out
so-
to them
Re-released
too.
the Leovanos.
That's. I think that was the skate that like left with a bang was a broom, and then after that,
Yeah, y'all. So don't hate
Oh,
on
that's
razors.
right. The Colt.
I'm
they
not.
called
I'm
them
not hating
Colts
on
back
razors,
then.
No,
but
not
I'm just
y'all.
saying like in reality, that's what happened.
Yeah, no, not y'all. I just mean like everybody who's mad at Andy.
Well, actually,
Oh.
the TS did that.
like be mad at him, but the
They
skates
were
are still
called
great.
the Colts. We were the creams. Yeah,
the creams were the
Colts.
first. Creams became
Cream
first
de la
before the
crap.
Colts.
Yeah, because now we associate Colt with the boot style, but
Yeah,
the Colt
creams
was
were
actually
first.
its own skate, which was that certain
Cream
colorway.
2 was the gray.
Am I wrong?
Gray
Okay,
soul
no,
plate.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it
you're
was
right.
the all
Because now we
gray.
just say like the Colt, as in that's a Colt boot, but the Colt was a specific colorway of that boot. How about that?
Oh, we got Dream Urethane. Is that Jan? I don't think that's Jan.
Yes,
Hey,
it is.
Jan.
Hey,
What's up,
what's
Jan?
going on, Jan?
We want to get you to come on and talk about Dream Urethane. So I'll be hollering at you, boy.
I don't love the hockey laces in the. I don't see the use for them in the Colt boot.
What if they were like cream instead of white?
Even still, I think the Colt
Hockey
boot
laces
doesn't
look
need-
sick.
They
dude.
do in
Have
all
you ever
cases.
tried it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I was the one that started the hockey lace trend. First of all,
Did you? Oh my!
Anyway.
Oh,
I
with
just
the
think- I just
happies,
think-
the white
Good
ones.
skate. I hadn't even tried the.
But what I'm saying is, like, I think Colts need a smaller lace, but that's just me. I think those are too fat for the Colt boot.
Okay.
What about the fat laces? Back in the day, I
Yeah,
think I had the
yeah.
fat laces in my Razor flats.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah. Did you get the ones with like the chrome? You know the ones that had like the
did.
chrome tips?
I just told you I did.
I bet-
Okay. Thanks, Brady.
Thank you,
What
John.
about eyelets?
Thank you, John, for coming back tonight. We missed you. We missed you on the last stream.
I remember back in the day we used to like cut tongues out of liners.
Yeah.
Kind of double tongues.
And
Oh,
Yes.
on the USB.
Yes, with the fat laces.
In the clothes.
Yeah, with the fat
With the
laces.
fatty, with the fatty
Yes,
laces.
that was a whole era. When
Yeah.
Solomon's first came out, the fat, puffy tongues with the fat laces, that was like your Fifth Elements had fat laces in them. Like when that shit first came out, that was hopping.
We talked about
Two dash pockets in each skate.
Brandon. We talked about old trends that might come back, and that was one of our predictions. The puffy tongues. We'll see. We're gonna see it coming back.
I'm not against it.
Watch that word, man. Watch that word.
What word? Puffy tongues?
Just
Button on the
puffy.
side.
Oh, okay.
Someone just said in chat, and I agree. The Esco Zoos were just beautiful.
One of the best skates.
Man,
Oh,
what
yeah.
a good looking skate.
Yeah, I love the Esco Zoos.
One of the best.
Goodness gracious.
That was like where that original. Well, you'd say the Latimers were
Yeah.
first
Oh,
gray kind of.
yeah. That
Well,
colorway.
oxygen's too. Yeah, I don't. That's we're digging.
The Esco had
Was
the
that
perfect.
was that a full land?
digging.
Like that little push off, the little shove off?
What at the end?
Yeah.
What do you mean a full land?
I've never heard those words together.
I don't speak Jose. You got to translate for me, buddy.
Let's
Well,
try again.
like a full push off, like a
Off what? What are we
off the
talking about?
rail. The way like he leaned,
Oh,
like he shoved himself off. God damn it!
I
Stop
like that. I
fucking
would've
acting
never-
brand new. Can we
You
cuss
could give
now?
me
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah, you can cuss now.
I would have never
You
thought.
all right.
Just because we
The
can.
way he shoved himself off.
Yeah, he pushed himself off. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You know what I
think
meant.
that's cool. I think that's really cool.
Okay, and I'm asking.
Oh.
What
was
are you
that
asking?
okay?
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
Like, do we have a
the little
problem?
shove off?
Like, do we have a?
Instead of a jump off?
I got it.
Instead of a shove.
I got it, but I'm asking why you're asking. Are you asking if that's cool or like if people shouldn't do that?
No,
I'm
'cause-
curious why you're so curious.
Where are you supposed to go if you don't push off?
Like,
I don't know. It was like a shove off. Well, he is slamming into a wall right away.
It's either that or you're gonna end up in the homie's garage.
Yeah, that's true. I just saw
You can't
that.
just be busting in people's garages. You gotta pay for stuff like that.
Raina, Jose is hilarious. Josh not getting a single joke. Dude, this is me and
It's
Jose.
way over his head
Yeah.
tonight. Toupee
This is
style.
me and Jose all the time.
You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever see that clip of Chase Rushing doing the backward out on the lawn?
Yes.
Of where he drops
Hebron?
out?
That was Hebron, yeah.
It wasn't just like that push away, really cool looking.
I thought it was swag. He had the
Super cool. Yeah,
the
I like it.
K2s. It was.
Jose is a hater.
What?
You don't like to push off? He grabbed.
know.
He
Was
wanted
that
to
a
grab.
full land?
He's hey, you know what? He's Michael Prado 2.0. Like a clone version of Michael Prado.
Whoop.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
No, I know who you're talking about,
He's
but,
like
I don't
2.0.
get it.
You have any drinks over there?
Okay, that was Carlos Bernal, and he just dropped a dope ass edit called Beast or Animal. Then he's just consistently dropping hammers right after that. Oh, this was the Kudo thing again, but
Of course, we got to do it 2 times.
this was a
Like the
this was the
Fuji's around
flip
here.
book.
2 times, 2 times.
Oh my God, his
No.
Yeah, dude, he got completely sideways. Oh,
damn.
Can we go? Okay.
but yeah, that was so scary.
Can we go to the one?
Bro,
right
that hit
before
was
this?
so crazy.
Right when he
His
hit?
ass crack went all the way to his spine.
Goodness, yeah.
He's lucky he's good, honestly.
Yeah, his knees could have gotten just
For
completely
real.
wrecked.
Not even knees. You could have had a body rock to make your body rock. Go bust your hips out. Look like Bo Jackson.
Your head.
Bo Jackson, his hips went out. Do the research.
No,
Bo Jackson's hips blew out.
I believe you.
All right, I'm just saying.
Definitely not doubting it. But glad you're okay, Kudo.
Man, that's rough.
Fritz made a really funny picture that he sent me where he turned this into Superman.
Oh,
Did y'all see that? That was a funny meme. I don't know if he posted it or he just sent it to me. I'm sure he showed Kudo.
Yeah.
They hang like 2 titties. They've been out there together this whole time.
He went out and got baguette. He was like,
Damn.
So this was pretty sweet, but I don't think he actually landed it because the camera cuts away. Like he lands it and then he obviously doesn't roll away.
Yeah.
They don't show it, but it was cool. This was
did I send this? I saw this. I don't know if I meant. I was
No,
thought about sending it.
I think I just came across it.
Okay, yeah, this was gnarly.
it should have
That was good.
some skates at the bottom and then have Tay do like a crazy flip
Land
and then
in
just
it.
try to land in the skates.
Dude, that would
Let's
be
go,
crazy.
Tay. Because he wears shadows.
Yeah.
It just like
Oh.
lock in, like
He's-
put Velcro. Oh no, I know he doesn't now. He skates them, but we can get the shadows, put the Velcro, and then it's like when he lands, they'll stick to his feet.
That'd be crazy.
Let's go, Tay. You take this full out, Captain Yellow. this ain't nothing, Tay. We take this out, we get way more views than this. Let's go.
What is this? So
Oh, I wish I could have made this.
yeah. Oh, this already happened?
No,
I
that's,
said,
that's
hey,
the New
he
York
said that
one, right?
he front flipped into
Yeah.
shadows before.
No, yeah, that's in September, I believe.
So this is Metro Classic in New York.
Somebody already flipped into shadows.
No, 994. So
That's
oh,
what
you mean
somebody said.
Yeah, September.
Somebody flipped into shadows already?
Oh, I don't know.
I ain't seen that.
Who said that in the chat?
Yeah, it
They
said
did.
Rory.
Oh, Rory
Mahalan
Hallahan. I
did it.
believe that. I
Oh.
believe that.
God bless his ankles.
But what about a crazy flip like Tay would do? Because Tay would do that same flip that guy did. He would. I've seen it.
I'll put money on it.
I'm telling you.
We'll see. We'll tell him.
And he'll
He-
blow fire out.
Oh,
He gets on the podcast. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah,
you bring Tay on chat and he's just like flipping through the whole thing. He's just standing in front of us, just flipping through the whole. That would be so tight. Let's go, Tay.
So it's 2 days of competition out in Brooklyn. Starting at the Brooklyn Banks, or it says Brooklyn Brooklyn Banks revival session. There's going to be a video premiere, booths of your favorite brands, 25 year anniversary of Live from New
Exactly.
York. I don't know what that is. Special guest, Mike Johnson. Oh, Dustin Halloran. Damn, that's dope.
Two of the favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
Classics, right?
BG 16.
Classic.
OG with it. OG with it.
I mean, that's why I mocked pretty much my style after.
You don't get older
Halloran
than
for
your
sure.
son.
Like he was. Hoedown? What year was that? The Mike Johnson, Halloran.
Where he had like the white,
Oh,
the
one.
white and
Yeah.
red.
One or 2000?
I don't know. It wasn't that old.
That was the craziest.
It was that
That was
old?
one of the craziest hoedowns.
Dang, that's crazy.
No, it could be 2002. It could be. I think it's 2001 though.
That
I think it's like
Raina would know. You're talking about the one where Mike Johnson
Raina, where you
has
at?
the
Are
white
you
and
on the
reds?
chat, Raina?
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. If it's not, I think it's 01.
Because that was VG16.
No, because shoot,
19.
That's crazy. It was that long
VG19.
ago.
What it was the East Coast VG. It had the trip to Texas, and
because
then
that
it had
was
the hoedown.
that was the first one that had the new course.
Anybody know when the hoedown with Mike Johnson? It was the VG19, East Coast VG.
Volume 2.
Whenever that year was,
Kevin Dallin reporting in Atlanta.
crazy. That was one of the best hoedowns.
Yeah. that was
What
a
up?
good
What
one.
up? What up?
God, that was a crazy one. Shima ripped it to
Oh, yeah.
Guerrero. Fuck. Dude.
Shima did
Stockwell,
the
Clark-
transfer.
and we'll bring him on. Clark Kirkman was announced too. He was going nuts that.
Yeah, he's saying
Everybody.
2001. So if you're in Brooklyn, New York, September 4th, definitely
Exactly.
check out the Metro Card Classic.
2001.
World Finals in Texas. That was North Ocean Hills. That was the comp that they set up at the mall.
Oh,
That was right after that.
I
Thank
just
you,
watched
Clark,
that.
because that was like right after that.
I just watched that contest.
Andy Cruz broke his arm trying to roll down that thing that time.
Mm-hmm.
In the hoedown or the
No,
comp?
at the ASA.
Oh shoot.
Yes, sir.
So these, I have no idea what these are.
Thank you for the year.
Oh, and they called it in that contest. I think they called it the North Hills Mall, and I was confused.
It
I'd
was
never
North,
heard
it
that.
was called North Hills Mall.
Okay, I'd never heard of that mall
But
before.
it was North Ocean Hills. That's why
Gotcha,
they just
that
took
makes
the
sense.
Richland out. It was North Hills
Gotcha.
Mall.
Those look like bootleg Solomons to me.
Yeah, they do kind of have a Solomon vibe, especially the cuff.
What is this?
Look
I
at
believe
the top. Look at the top.
I believe the term is bulbous.
What's the name of the skate company?
I don't know. It's posted by Centro Roller. It's written in Spanish or not English.
Hit that send see translation.
Is
Down the bottom,
does it say
below the
U.S.
links.
on the tongue? It's a different country, but they got U.S. on the tongue.
Here, it says aggressive line skates IUS brand OBD model with carbon fiber rail and 56 millimeter wheels.
Thank you, Raina, for the text.
So I have no idea what these are. I thought maybe somebody else would.
Do one.
Hey, can you grab my phone, Jose? Right
Yes.
You know what's crazy? Like all these skate brands are coming out, and the market's so small.
there? No, the
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how everybody's gonna compete.
It's like it's
You
like
got to have fresh ideas.
under.
Yeah, you can only do so much with a roller skate though.
Never mind.
I do. I'm trying to pick up.
forget it. It's all good.
You got the hat. You got the box. I mean, like boxers get sponsored by Modelo. Who's to say a rollerblader can't?
no, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
I'm just.
that's true, but there's just how many like how often do you buy skates? If you skate hard, like what is it, like three or four times a year? If you're like going crazy.
Depend.
And not me. I buy
Depends.
skates like once every
And-
couple of years. But
I'm the wrong person to
How many,
ask
no,
that.
but how many skates?
Oh,
I'll
How many
go through-
skate brands are there? How many boot brands are there?
I'll
Or
go
like-
through 7 a year.
too
8 a
many.
year.
7, 8, 9 boot brands,
Something like that.
and then we got another one now on the market.
Is that
Yeah.
the same shell as like the
They get
Senate?
stretched
They
thin.
have like a Cyrus
Is
to
that
the front,
Oh, I thought it was a golf bag.
but they remind me of the Senate skates as well. Do you remember those?
Yeah, that was like when Senate sold out to
Yeah.
some like JC Penney's or something.
Yeah, they started
Yeah.
doing like super edgy graphics.
Yeah, because when I worked at Oshman's, they had Senate wheels
This,
and they were terrible. I stole some.
I was gonna bring
keeping
up,
it
like, should I bring up
I'm just keeping
like,
it.
no, like
statute
you're not
limitations
bringing-
and
you're not-
whatnot?
you're not bringing back
Fist up hard
Solomon.
real
This
quick.
is like obviously a Solomon rip.
Okay.
Someone DFT.
This is a super Solomon rip.
Oh, here we go.
Heyo.
Talk about it. Cream.
Yo.
We got an old Broomski clip. Actually, well, how old is this? This is some candy. So this is from Anthony
Yeah.
Medina's most recent video, other than the one that will be premiering next weekend, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But Broom's a monster. We love Broom. Broom, come on the podcast, although I know you won't. Asked you several times.
This is the best land you could ever
And
ask
he's
for.
Whip.
He said, nah, dog.
It's
Hey
the
girl,
first-
I
the
asked you
first three,
on a
but
date
the
and you
second-
still don't say yes, but I'm gonna tell the whole world if you can still go on the date with me.
The first three, but then the second three.
That landing is
So
just
fast.
Sticking this.
good as can be.
Man, shout out Broom. Shout out Candy Team.
I love the zero spin.
Shout out
Like
my
everything
dog.
about it.
Soiree premiere next week. If y'all ain't there, y'all are sleeping.
If you
I'm
ain't
telling
there, you ain't
go to bed
nowhere.
right now. Y'all are sleeping. You ain't there. You ain't circle because you square.
So we got Soiree, Anthony Medina's
Let's go.
Anthony Medina's video premiering next weekend,
Let's
Memorial
go.
Day weekend in Austin. It's going to be the event of the year. So definitely
It
come
is.
out. There's
It
going to be
is.
a game of skate or a game of blade with a $100, I believe $100 prize from what I've heard. I know they're still working out the details, but that's going to be at the Dog Pound at 10 a.m. And then the premiere is going to be at, I'm seeing if it says it on the flyer.
10 p.m.
What'd I say?
10 p.m.
Oh,
10
10 p.m.
a.m. for the box.
That's
10
all
p.m. for the premiere.
Yeah, 10 p.m. for the premiere. It's going to be at 3000
12 hours
University,
later.
3000 University Avenue in Austin. Should be a lot of fun. There's going to be brands out there selling merch. We got Jumbo. Obviously, that's where Jumbo is based. And I see Dream. I see Carriers. I think it's Fritz is having me bring things out there for Carriers. I see Standard Skates, Somatics, T-Neck, Juiceland. I don't think that's a skate company. They're probably providing drinks. But this is going to be a blast. So if you're in or close to the Austin area, definitely come out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to go ahead and cut in because I got some exclusive gear I'm dropping there too. Been working on it for a week now. They going to be like Texas barbecue. First come, first serve. You get the shirt, you don't get the shirt. I don't know, but I will have some fly gear out there, I promise. Aaron will have some gear too. I think Mal's putting on the damn box contest anyway, so bring it.
Let's go. Yo, and you know what? Another thing.
God dang, where y'all at if you ain't there next week?
Mal said too, if y'all ain't there at 10, y'all gonna miss out.
You ain't
Cause
skating.
I told him if I could be there at 10:30, he's like, nope.
Nope.
10:20. He's like, nope.
Hell no.
10:05.
What?
He's like, forget about it. You
Ain't gonna
better
happen.
be there at 10.
Yeah.
Mal don't play.
We'll see how that goes.
This guy runs miles. I don't know how many every day, but he runs miles. So he don't play. So
Don't play.
10 o'clock, be there or miss out.
And one last thing, the premiere is kid friendly.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we bringing our little princess. It's kid friendly. You don't always got to turn up.
I'm bringing Jose. It's kid friendly.
Let's go. T-Rex.
I'm gonna have my boy with me.
So after 10 minutes, I could say a cuss word.
It's already been. It's already been wet.
Ooh, we got Jose predicting to win the contest. You did. They did this last year at the candy premiere, right, Jose?
You got beat by Beebs.
What?
Did you win the candy premiere game?
Got beat by, nope, got beat by Beebs.
Beebs beat you. You
No,
got close, though.
Beebs
Beebs.
and Michael Kraft.
Yeah.
I got third.
Sweet.
God help the
Michael
person
went
has to go against
swerving
Michael
on you.
Kraft.
Yeah, he did. He was.
That boy was
Hey, I'm
red.
ready. I'm ready. I've been studying.
Let's go.
This is from Nickel and Dime Skate Shop. So they're selling some CBD cream. Definitely check that out at Nickel and Skate. How do I say that? Nickel and Dime Skateshop.com. But this is some CBD recovery cream. So great for your sore muscles. Rub it on. I don't think we
I like
can't sell this
CBD
in
cream.
Texas.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
No.
Can you? Okay. I didn't.
You gotta get the Delta 9 cream or some shit. You ain't getting that CBD. You gotta get something. You ain't getting no CBD though.
But this is dope. It's good to see. Jose, you got a Nickel and Dime shirt on, right? Representing.
Let's go.
Yup.
Hey.
My boy out.
Shout out Alan.
Shout out
Alan.
Alan. Yes, sir.
And he sponsored our raffle
over.
last week. So thank you, Alan, for that. We really do appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, so this is the soiree video we were just talking about, just the art for it that Anthony dropped. And who's gonna have sections? It's gonna be Andrew Broom, Michael Kraft, John Sullivan,
Josh Ferguson, Heath Burley, Zach Gutweiler. Picture shot by your boy right here, and filmed it, and everybody else helped filmed it.
I think that's everybody, right?
There's gonna be a lot of people in this video.
Heath?
I said Heath Burley.
Yeah, Heath is gonna have a section. I don't know
There's
why you didn't.
there's
put
6 sections, and then there's gonna be the homies.
Will there be a Medina section?
No,
Medina Clip?
because
Xena clips.
he was skating something, and then now he's on standards, and he had the kid. He wanted to do that. That he put out everything. Y'all ain't see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, well then you seen it.
I should have saved it. I'm sorry, Medina. We should have brought your clips out.
But everybody, the video's gonna be. I'm just saying, it's gonna be. What's up? Come on.
So we got the Oklahoma Showdown. So they got all these pairs
You
of
see
skates.
that?
What is it, Jose? What you got on the chat?
Nothing, just
Oh, what?
Jason being a funny ass.
Oh, he made a comment about Texas being too Texas for him. Keep your ass in California, Reina. He's from Texas.
Okay, that's what it's
Yeah. But here we got we got 15 minutes. We're
Where
good.
is bobblehead Fritz?
He's right
Oh,
here.
He's in.
He's on.
hey.
Yeah, he's on the table.
Hey,
and
bud.
no, there would be no bobble.
Big
here for
fan.
Fritz.
But Oklahoma
Should be
City,
some real clips by Fritz.
he's been posting stuff in Europe. He's been posting some clips, a couple, not as many as I would like, but posting some. But I do want to talk about this. So Lava Skates provided a whole ton of skates for kids. So that's one of the big things the Oklahoma Showdown does is they hook kids up with skates. So that's awesome for Lava Skates, providing 35 pairs of skates for kids to give away at the Oklahoma Showdown.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's, yeah.
And during shipping times too, like
For the
coming
kids.
from overseas, like I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that was a task. And man, to get back to the kids,
That's awesome.
Zach, you're doing a great job with the Oklahoma Showdown.
He said 10K worth of skates, pads, and helmets.
Man, yeah, I mean, every year he does above and beyond. Blessed to be a part of
Oh,
getting to
shoot.
host and MC last year and being a part of the contest. This
Oh,
is
so
gonna
they
be
bought
tight.
them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is nice. Yeah, he goes and he just does different fundraisers to raise money. Like he has that passion. That's awesome.
Love it.
Shout out to Zach again. My dog.
Great job, Zach. We will see you there. When is the comp? We talked about it last time, but I don't
Yeah.
remember. But it's what, in like September? It's sometime kind of in the fall, I believe.
Yeah. It's still kind of hot, but not too hot.
Zach, can you put in the chat the date of the competition again?
Just go to.
Wait, is it on the what we're looking at
It's
right now?
there.
No, I don't see it.
No, I don't see it on there. He'll throw it up there though.
It's probably
Maybe.
mid September for sure.
Yeah. Hope to see everybody out there. It's gonna be it was great last year. It was a lot of fun last year. It's gonna be more fun this year.
It's always a blast. I've been
September
like
13th.
3-4 years now. It's
Bam. September 13th. Let's go.
Oh, September 13th. There we go.
September
bad.
13th. All right.
So this is cool. This was obviously
go.
from Brain Fear Gone time. Whenever he was that Brain Fear Gone?
No, it's
No,
words.
it was words. Yeah, words. Brain Fear Gone.
Hey, man, it's
Lay into me, John.
understandable.
Get him.
It's like look at the accord. Just look at the accord. One was
Shut
oh,
up.
come on. God dang it,
Like,
dude. Look at the year of the accord, and maybe you could figure out that it wasn't Brain Fear Gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about cars, man.
I think this was like Fast and the Furious days.
What video does somebody fish in a car?
So
Moving car.
I see a Lancer in the back.
This was the accord that he had. Turbo accord at that.
but Jeff Stockwell, oh no, he didn't post it. It was posted. Well, I don't
Yo,
know.
hey, to go full speed on a bump
No.
too.
For sure. I mean, a good shot.
Fuck the trick. Look at the car going. Pop.
Sure. He's probably like, why the fuck did
Yo,
you go
I was
there?
so into the trick, I forgot what the fuck the car was supposed to be doing. That motherfucker was like, boom, boom, boom. Yo, Latimer was just like, I'm just gonna top soul this shit. He was like, but I gotta fucking,
Yeah.
I gotta go X Games on my car real quick.
I gotta get in it real quick. He got rid of that car right after that, I think.
Hell yeah.
Did y'all see that
all
one clip in
your-
the bonus where he tries to I think he tries to cess slide across the top of it, but he just doesn't make it up and just smashes his hip into it and
Oh, why you
rolls
gotta
over.
show this?
Oh,
dude?
that's a
It was like from like years. It was like
This is an old clip.
Is it old?
yeah.
Crazy slam though.
Look at the skates. He had like some old white razors.
John's looking at the cars in the background.
Yeah, I'm like, well, we're dating clips
No,
now.
no, it was posted. It was a throwback clip.
Yeah, it was crazy though. I guess he
I
was
already
probably,
knew that. That's why I said.
Damn.
probably going topsoul, hurricane
But that's
topsoul.
it's like we can
think
post
we all
something
do
else from Victor. Like I think he has
Definitely,
something. He wants to see something besides that. If he
Just
watches
making his
this.
rounds.
definitely topsoul, hurricane topsoul.
We got Lorik Picard with a t-shirt on, which is always nice to see. This is dope. He's sick.
What?
Yeah, he is.
What?
He's always skating shirtless.
This
Oh,
line,
okay.
yeah, this line was. I
It was
like.
very enjoyable.
Whoa. That was a good one.
And that's Fletcher's dog.
Where's he from? I'm just kidding, John.
That's Fletcher's.
What's Fletcher's?
Got him.
I
I missed
What
it.
is- what is
I don't know. I
Fletcher's?
missed it.
It was Brady told me
I love
something
it.
earlier, and that's just my dog.
what is it, like an airhead or
No,
something?
no,
like
no,
that?
no, 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 no.
Oh.
Not. What,
Oh, Fletcher's is a hot dog, right? Or a corn dog? Right?
Corny dog.
Corny dog? Oh, so you're saying that was corny? Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping tonight. Y'all are tripping tonight.
Oh, turn your head,
You
guys.
already had a skateboard video. Come on, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just crazy. He did not see that bowl. See, this is why I don't like these big, deep bowls at skate parks.
No, Lorik is dope too.
Damn.
Dang.
That's just like a freak accident. That's kind of like the Savison clip where he fell off that one thing, you know? He accidentally got 1 foot off of it and his whole
That was
body.
that was,
not-
that was
I mean, not Savison.
Bobby.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Bobby Spazoff.
I mean, it says this could have gone worse.
I mean,
but
hey,
it still went pretty bad.
I know where you see the resemblance.
I just got Savison on the brain.
I've seen Bobby with a dress one time.
Look at
so-
that arm behind him too. Oh,
Damn.
Sucks.
gotta be a little more aware.
Okay.
He said, I'm cuffed to the game.
I'm going for a dip.
Oh, Stormtrooper.
You're like, y'all gonna keep skateboarding? I'm gonna go take it.
Stormtrooper. Let's go. The Stormtrooper himself.
Oh, he took the chat away.
Jeez, my bad.
We're in the woods.
Where's my
What is going on?
I'm trying to find I got some YouTube edits. I guess I shouldn't do that. Oh, I'll pull it down.
Is that all
You
on
got 8
Instagram?
minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna go over a couple. There's not very many
I'm gonna go check out that Bobby.
YouTube edits.
Has anyone here ever fell into a bowl like that?
No.
Yes.
You?
Shout out to the homie Abra. He got stuck in the bowl at Rapid when we first went in like 2007.
Oh,
Get stuck in the bowl.
He got stuck in the bowl.
you get mad?
No. I'm not 2007. I'm such an idiot.
I wasn't gonna
started
correct you.
1997.
okay. There we go. That sounds about right.
1997 Rapid Revolutions, a skate park we had in Dallas, Texas before Freestyle, before Eisenberg's.
Also
It
known
was
as Jeff Phillips Skate Park.
Jeff Phillips Skate Park. It was an indoor park, and yeah, he got stuck in the bottom of the bowl one time. We had to get him out. We had to reach down. He had to run. No, he had to run, and we had to like grab him out
I was skating with Mike,
with his skates on.
skating with Derek French 2 weeks ago at Third Layer. That bowl's
Deep, right? And
That
it's
bowl is fucking nuts.
It looks slick
It's crazy.
because it's not masonite.
No, it's like some birch or pine, but like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had a rope tied to the pillar to get people out. They got stuck in it.
I've seen that bowl.
That bull's no joke.
I've seen that bowl. It looks slick.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you for that.
Was that okay?
Dude.
Looks slick.
Goodness.
God.
I'm sure the listeners loved it.
It
It doesn't matter. Don't.
What's a rats? Were there rats at Rapid
I don't give a
Revolutions?
fuck.
Man.
Okay.
You got some edits?
Yeah, I got some edits.
Come on, man. I
Edit.
sent you some.
Edit.
I sent you that one at least.
I got that. Okay, so first off, we got I don't know how to say this guy's name.
Met him,
He's
at
from
Blake,
Echo.
met him at Blake Cup at the
Kaleo.
dispensary.
Kaleo,
Let's
Hipotelio.
So he dropped this from Echo Skates. It's a pretty fun edit. And he's also has an episode on there's another rollerblading podcast where they do interviews called Culture. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like culture, something with an S. But he has an interview on that, and I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but this dude's dope.
Yeah,
I don't really know much about him. He's got great hair. Pause.
Oh. Full cab out of a negative. I like that.
Oh wow. I like these diamonds.
I like these diamonds. But yeah, this is dope. Check it out. This was dropped by
That
Echo
look-
Skate.
That look like step on though.
Those pants,
Jeez.
yeah, those pants are rocking.
Stub sole. Ooh.
Wait,
I don't think I've ever seen a med spin on transition like that. That was cool.
where his legs go?
Where his legs go?
Those foreign Jose.
Get down with that.
I'm from. never mind.
It's sick though. It's a 4-minute edit. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but definitely check it out. Echo Skates dropped it,
Yeah.
and then we also got edit from Russell Day.
Last
And-
dance.
Yeah.
This back torque. I think this back torque might be controversial. I need y'all's opinions on this back torque.
Ooh. He might as well eat a sandwich like for breakfast, like breakfast sandwich.
You think that he should just have a piece of food while he's
I
doing
think yeah, like
Lunchable or something? I don't know.
Read a book.
I mean, is that cool? I mean, it was long.
it? I mean, I couldn't do it. My knee wouldn't be able.
I
to
mean, I couldn't.
I mean, Russell Day does a lot of stuff like bend wise that I could not do. So I give him and he stayed at my place when he came here from Texas. Like Russell's tight, cool.
No,
guy.
he's high.
Dude, that was
Big
sick.
Russell fan.
That was sick. This fish brain to True Front Unity, or
But wait.
Music's
Was
always
that torque?
questionable.
Was that torque
but
thick though?
Music's always
I
questionable.
can't talk
it was
shit.
interesting.
I can't do it either.
It was
I can't talk shit.
Yeah.
I
And
just
the,
think
and
it's
the dad too.
it's like it's very step on. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be the evil guy. It just looks very step on. You don't think so?
Wait.
You guys kids tomorrow? Let's
Like the
Are
way
you from
you, the
Cali?
way you
Let us
drag. I mean, it's just the way he drags his feet. You know what I mean?
You from
like
Cali?
his
Let
foot.
us know.
clip of Shima doing that fish.
I
Man,
would
that-
not. I would not.
this
count
this
it.
is not
I
Dr.
couldn't
Dre
do-
and
I
Tupac
couldn't-
California Love.
I couldn't do a lot of the stuff he's doing, but that torque was not.
You don't like that?
Nah.
I saw you.
wasn't the
I
way-
Hey,
could've
check this
called
out
that.
though.
That was dope.
One of these will switch because he comes back and hey,
Oh damn.
rinse.
Yeah, that was nice. That was.
I think Russell is a really good ledge skater. Like he understands how to bend down on ledges. You're a great ledge skater too, Jose.
It's just
Check that out.
That torque, man. That torque.
It's burning you. That's what's grinding your gears right now.
I like that full cab front torque.
No, it's
Right?
just
Like it's so.
you like it.
The full cab front torque? Yeah.
Are we talking about
Oh.
the torque still?
No, I think we're talking about the edit. The edit.
I just didn't know.
Nah, he tight. He cool.
He's
I just couldn't do that
sponsored.
shit.
Yeah, that's a good. What do you say?
My
Standard.
hand was snapping.
Yeah.
I just
It's
It's
just
kinda
very
like those,
lazy.
Like those like sit down fish frames. Like, but I
Yeah.
can't even do one. So, who am I to be like? That doesn't count. You know.
think also being
I never said it didn't count.
being a
bro.
dad and just being able to still skate and getting out to do what you love that's like the coolest thing of it all.
I don't know. There's something to be said for setting a good example for
I
your
mean,
kids.
like the way they were screaming
But
on
to
that
end on
top
a
though,
top sole, yeah, to end on a
that
top
was
sole.
tough. That was tough.
I would end it on the true porn line. I thought that was tighter.
And look how happy he was.
Long ass top sole.
That's a long ass top sole, but
I couldn't do that either.
I don't think I would want to go that fast to a top sole.
I don't think I would have told them, hey, show me celebrating that crazy for a top sole,
Okay, on a ledge.
like on a little leg.
What about a drop rail?
Oh,
big
yeah,
dropper?
yeah.
Show the love for that.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's hard for me to top sole a wedge like that rather than do a drop.
It just, he looks super excited for like,
Definitely some shooter, but
Okay.
shooters.
I mean, it
Dope.
was
Wait, I
tight.
think
It was
Shooter's-
tight. He
Shooter's
did
the
drop it
man.
low, but
Jimmy Shooter is the man.
Drop it low.
for the excitement, look how excited he was. Like,
Let the man be happy.
He's telling me
I would not. You would not see me bunny hop like that.
off no top
Off
sole.
no
That's
top
because
sole on the ledge.
Josh always cuts
No,
them
I'm
out.
sorry. Not off a little ledge
So they
like
be blowing
that.
bubbles.
Man, hold up.
Makes me crazy.
And I'm not even hating, man. I'm not even hating.
This video
You
dropped.
saw the way
It's nine. Hey,
you saw
it
the way
is
he
nine.
skipped and hopped though.
Nando.
Hey,
Where you at though?
He skipped
It's a 2 hops and it's
2 hops in the skip. Yeah, I mean,
This was Onyx. This is the video I sent. I thought this was pretty good.
yeah, this was dope.
Clark, I know if you're listening, we about to tap in.
Yeah, I was about to tell Clark, if you want to go ahead and start hopping on the feed, if you want to click on the link, we'll bring you in soon.
Uncle
But
Dad.
let's talk about this video real quick.
Yeah, we
a
are.
minute, get some food.
I like that shirt, Uncle Dad.
The filming was a little disorientating sometimes for me. It was a lot of camera work, a lot of up and down, and
Look at this spot,
yeah, that spot looks dope.
right?
yeah, it's like a soccer field, but it's concrete, but it's got like quarter pipes all around it.
It's like brick and it actually slides.
That's like some Red Riding Hood shit.
Obviously, because he has a red hood on.
Well, yeah. That's
Would it be
perfect.
blue, right?
No, I'm saying like that's a perfect.
Would you have said it
Red
if
Riding
when it was
Hood.
green? When you said some green
No, that's
riding
why I
hood
said
shit?
it's perfect. That's why I said it was perfect.
Okay, I just
He got a Red Riding Hood,
that was a
skating in a forest.
I like the idea of like cutting, like having Jay in for the podcast and just cut to him when we need like the standard opinion of like, that's not a torque.
Jay needs to come on.
All
We
right.
should do a show next week in Austin.
I was thinking about that. I might try to bring my stuff out there.
Do it. What? I mean,
Yeah, it's all about having.
not? That'd be
I
fun.
got to get a Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's
I got to get
there's
Wi-Fi.
plenty of Wi-Fi everywhere. We live in a world
But
of
you
Wi-Fi.
need like a stable, right?
Yeah, I
Like-
need a stable connection. Oh, here, let's go to the last video. I
Sure we
see
can figure that
Clark's
out.
on right now, so we want to go ahead and bring him on, but we don't want to skip this because this was dope. This was a Baker's Dozen, Cameron Talbot.
You can rest room?
He dropped this from Rollerblade today, actually, right before the stream. I caught this last minute and threw it on here. But Talbot's dope. I like him a lot.
He's one of my favorite contemporary.
Yeah, he said.
And just the output is incredible. Like how much he really puts out.
Yeah, he puts out a lot of content, just not only on YouTube sections, but also on Instagram, like all the time.
Yeah, I watched this section on Instagram. So I assumed there was a YouTube link, but I watched it comfortably, like just through the reel, and I kind of like that.
Is that what you sent in the chat? I saw
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah.
I figured it was the same. I thought maybe it was just clips, but it's the whole edit.
It's the whole edit, and I believe so. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. I can watch an edit on Instagram like that.
But isn't everything like cut to fit?
It was all vertical,
Yeah.
but the way it was cropped, I thought it was made for Instagram. It was the way it looked that good.
Yeah, as long as you keep the person centered in camera, you can crop it. You can crop it for Instagram.
I mean, it seemed really good. There's one. Wait, what was the? It may have already happened, but there's some bangers in here. There's a really good top mistrial though.
We'll watch some of it until John returns, and then we'll go ahead and get started with Clark from Faction Skates.
Let's go.
That's a cool spot.
You know that's in June.
What? That's in what?
That's in June.
What do you mean the month?
I don't know. Take a wild guess. How many Junes is there?
Oh my goodness! Wow, that was a deep one.
I still don't get
There
it.
you go, Brandon.
Is that a pride joke?
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
you
gotcha.
don't get
Is that Pride Month?
Nice.
That's Top Mistrial, man.
Yeah, that was sick.
Jeez.
Jose, you cry.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Look,
What do you think about his new Pro Boot?
I love it. It's
Nice
incredible
colors.
looking skate. Everything
Yeah.
about it. Love it.
Looks great and well deserved.
Uh-huh.
Like super, super well deserved.
Long time coming.
He's part of the 6 people that for the edit of the year.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
going to
I
be
hope he
a
wins.
dope competition.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay.
What do you who we thinking?
Niels. I'm going with Niels.
I think Neil's the safe bet. I think Talbot could make. Is Sean Kelso a part of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is there some Sean Kelso fatigue?
there
Well,
might be.
There might be.
What are we talking about?
Who's going to win the
Tom Moyes?
Tom Moyes edit competition?
Ooh.
Yeah, what we talking?
We haven't seen shit though yet, right?
Well, no. We ain't seen, but we going off of like
Nils.
what we've seen.
Man, I go with my boy Nils. He's Team Somatics, baby.
Yeah,
Nils.
yeah.
Nils.
Yeah.
He got the style. He got the stunts. He got everything
The filming,
a motherfucker
the
needs
work,
to
like-
feel a nigga pie, nigga high.
That's right.
Something like that.
Jose said something like that. y'all know what he talking about.
He did yeah.
Hang tight, Clark. We're about to bring you on. Can you hear me, Clark? I can see you. They can't. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and bring you on. We got Clark Kirkman, the owner of Faction Skates.
Let's go.
What's up, Clark? Can you see us, Clark? Okay, hold on. I think I got you muted. Okay, say something.
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, sweet.
And we can hear you.
If the chat can let me know how Clark sounds, if I need to turn him up or turn him down.
Turn him up.
Always turn me up.
Yeah.
Last time I had the person all the way up and they were like, "Oh, he's way louder than everybody else." Hey, somebody in the chat, Clark, say something again.
I can say anything you want me to say.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know he sounds good on our end.
That's what I was saying. Turn it up on my end. Boy, I need to hear some
how he
shit.
sounds. Hey, can somebody in the chat let us know how Clark sounds?
That sounds awesome.
You sound wonderful.
See, they said
Clark.
he's
Don't
quiet.
worry.
Sure,
Yeah.
you sure do, sir.
Okay,
You sound just fine. Don't worry.
will you just speak a little bit louder, Clark? They said you're just a little quiet.
Oh, I've never told that I'm quiet. I'm always talkative.
Louder. They're saying louder. Yeah, you're just gonna have to speak up because I got you
What?
turned all the way up.
I just gotta yell all the time.
Yeah. God, they're still saying up, but there's a lag. Let me see how it sounds now.
They could be tricking you too. So don't be. They could be tricking you. So don't.
I doubt that.
I mean, chat always likes to play games.
Yeah, for real.
Thanks for taking your time to talk with us tonight too.
Letters.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
I will talk about rollerblading anytime I have an opportunity.
You got the family, got the wonderful backyard setup, got a wonderful skate company. Just want to give you your flowers. Thank you for everything that you do for rollerblading, and
Louder.
keep it going.
It's the least I could do.
Hold on. They're still saying you're low. I got you turned up all the way on my end. You may just have to speak loud. I know you have kids. I hope you're not gonna.
Nah, I'm in the basement. It'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for somebody to say that they're talking about other things. Guys, come on. We're trying to.
Gotta focus.
Yeah. Well, they're not complaining, so
I think it sounds
That's
good.
fair.
okay. Well, let's go. I can turn you up and post if needed. But go ahead, Clark Kirkman, if you want to introduce yourself and what you're doing.
I'm Clark Kirkman, the owner of Faction Skate Company. I've been rollerblading for a very long time. I think I started in '91. So before there were trees. So, but yeah, after all this time, you really want to start giving back to the community that's given so much to me. So it's just one of those things. I was like, what can I do? And I thought, if I'm going to do it, start a company. So I went all in and started Faction, and it's been great so far.
That's what's up. Let me see. Let me get to my notes. I had a couple things here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I wanted to just go over your skate history. You said you've been skating for a long time. How did you get started?
So in the late 90s, or early 90s actually, rollerblading was really big. You'd see it on TV everywhere. I started playing hockey at a local, like, tennis rink, or what's it called?
Yeah, like a skate rink.
Like, no, like a tennis court. Like, it was a local tennis court, and we just started playing roller hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were waiting for our parents to come pick us up, we would like jump the steps in the front of the school. It's kind of a story that most rollerbladers kind of relate to.
Yeah, I started playing roller hockey also before I started aggressive skating.
Yeah, and during the end of the 80s and the early 90s, all action sports were kind of taking off. Skateboarding, every kid skateboarded, everybody tried to jump their bike, all this stuff. And rollerblading kind of hit different. So I think it was a balance, picking it up quickly as well as feeling yourself advance things quicker, where other sports didn't necessarily.
Yeah, word up. You sound a little choppy on our end, but I think you're good on the stream. I think that's just my headphones, these cheap headphones that I have. But I think everything's good because everybody's saying that you sound good.
I say you should have got the Dre Beats. I mean, what is this?
I'm on a budget, man. You know,
Damn, give us the Dre Beats right now.
this shit ain't cheap.
We're still in the infancy.
Damn it.
So how did you go about?
So where you at?
So tell us about Faction. How'd you go about wanting to start your own skate company?
Well, I think after so many years in it, you always want to kind of give back to the community, because the community means so much to me as a person. Being from doing contest series, working at Woodward, like, it was just kind of trying to see that industry grow more and seeing what I could do after my career in skating was kind of done, where you didn't really want to push it anymore. You wanted to find another avenue to kind of contribute.
Mm-hmm.
And if you knew me, you'd know that I don't do anything like halfway. So I didn't want to start out with like a t-shirt company or like a wheel company or anything like little like that. I was like, let's just go all in. I was looking for a pair of skates that kind of checked all the boxes that I liked. I wasn't finding what I did. So I was like, we might as well just start our own thing.
Yeah, so you didn't take a mold from another skate. You started a skate from scratch, right?
Yes. So generically, a carbon fiber skate is built. There's really only one way that you can do it, but it's not built off a mold. You build it like a shoe, like on a last. So they lay the carbon fiber hand molded over it and then connect all the leather on the upper. So it's not really based off of any other molds.
What kind of foot goes into that? Is it different size foots that go into that first mold of?
So originally, I made a bunch of plaster molds in my garage from my foot, completely from scratch, as I was just toying with the idea of making a skate. But I decided pretty quickly that I didn't want to go down the route of adapt and make it all handcrafted by me.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't going to be feasible from a just production numbers standpoint.
Yeah,
I knew I couldn't make enough skates to make it worthwhile.
Exactly.
Company.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I started looking at factories that have experience in making carbon fiber skates. Started drawing up the ideas of what I wanted to see the skate and the key points that I wanted it to have, and started talking back and forth with factories to create that.
So when you were looking at like brands, what was it specifically that you felt was missing that you thought you could bring?
So I'm a diehard soft boot skater. I rode K2s forever.
King 55s.
Yeah, like I
Love
rode
K2s.
every model of
Let's go.
K2s. So, and that's kind of a part of the industry that there wasn't always a lot of different soft boots out there. For a while there were the hard boots disguised in a wrap. It wasn't really a soft boot. But we only had a handful of them. I mean, Seba did it similarly.
Yeah.
Gods did it a little bit in the carbons that they did from SD, but they all had little things about them that I didn't necessarily like, that just didn't make it work for how I wanted to skate. And if you've known my history, I'm pretty opinionated in what I like to rollerblade. It's very kind of specific.
Which you should.
Our first skate was like basically everything that I want to skate. So
You putting the money for, so it's like,
yeah.
I do have a question about that.
You can't go wrong with starting with something you like, because at
For
least
sure.
if it doesn't take off, you still have skates that you want to skate. So,
yeah, it's a passion, and to even put those 2 foot forward to even start something is the hugest step in anything. Just the future into it, the scare, the good stuff, the bad stuff. But it's cool. I think you're doing such a good thing with the company and your backyard setup. I still want to come there. I want to dive into that too. I want to dive into why you wanted to start that.
Well, that's just because I want to live the dream. That's all that is.
Okay.
I think all of us have that idea of wanting to be able to step out into our backyard and just be able to skate, and not have to worry about like planning the sessions or getting people together. Just be able to go and do what you want.
So when you got those, you're kind of like your final mock-up back. Was there like an aha moment of like, this is what I wanted?
I would say yes. I mean, I think the bigger moment for me personally was you go from a drawing to like physical samples, and then you put them on your foot, and you're like, oh, this is actually a skate. Like because you never know when you get a sample from overseas of like, okay, is this actually going to work?
Mm-hmm.
Is this actually going to skate the way that I think it's going to skate, or is there like some missing piece that I'm not aware of?
Right.
Because even though that I'd been in the industry for a long time, I hadn't been on the backside of the industry where it was like production and the business side of it. I was always on the skate side of it, just being the person that's a talent or the skater. So being on that other side of like production and like making it happen was a big change. But I think for me, the biggest moment was like getting that sample that fit my foot right and was like, okay, I can skate this. And then be able to skate my ramp with it was like kind of mind blowing from my perspective of going from like little sketches to like, okay, I have a boot. Like it's skatable. It works. It's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
So
that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, doing a carbon fiber skate as your first skate, I mean, that's a big endeavor to take on. And I know those skates weren't cheap when you sold them, so I'm sure they weren't cheap to produce. I mean, what do you do outside of rollerblading?
nothing.
That's what I wanted to know. Like with the ramps, I know you have a big family, wife, like the whole shabazz. Like,
I'm very lucky that at a specific time in my life, I was able to use money that we had saved in the bank to be able to fund a lot of this. But I also am very lucky that my wife has a full-time position. She's a professor at college. So we're not struggling.
cool.
So there was an opportunity, the stars kind of aligned for me to kind of take a chance with this and, go all in.
How are the new hard boots? That was like a different route for y'all. It was like, I think it was a good route just for.
I think in general, I always had the plan of having multiple options with different platforms for this company.
For sure.
I didn't want to be a one skate company, where we only had one platform and that's all we offered. I wanted to have a larger product line that actually had entry skates. It had higher end level and higher end. We started with the carbon fiber skates specifically because the upfront development costs are way cheaper.
I bet.
So
yeah, I would
because it's
imagine.
because it's built on a last, it's only like $50 for like each size
For sure.
to then make the carbon fiber shell. When a production model for an injection molded boot is like 11,500 for one size. So the upfront cost for carbon fiber boots is way lower, but the individual price point is much higher.
Wow, I wouldn't have even thought that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it was really the only way to do it with the funds that we had was to find some way to make it a little bit cheaper to get started. That's a lot of the companies now in the industry have a established history and cash flow that allows them to kind of fund projects that we don't have as a small company.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in the phase of like make a production run, sell a production run, move on to the next idea. So
I was gonna say, are you done with the carbon fiber skates? You're not going to be reproducing those? Are you moving just to the ones that you're making now?
no, we'll be making those.
So you guys just dropped some, right?
The last skates that we announced are the plastic ones. We'll be restocking the black carbon fiber skates probably in the next couple months.
Well, real quick, how are the sales on those carbon fiber skates? Are they moving?
So far, every time we've ordered, we've sold through what we've ordered.
Nice.
Nice.
So we've been doing small orders. Started off at 100 piece orders, and then we moved up to 200 to 300 orders
Sweet.
per run. So I'm really have the mindset of that I want to order skates and sell through them because right now they're in my house. So the sooner we get them out, the more room I have to live. So
What do you have? So you have the plastic boots right now. What are you looking at as far as your next like skate? Do you have any ideas of where you want to go with that? Are you going to go back to some carbon fibers? Are you going to keep it with the plastic molds? What are you thinking about?
I think the next ones that'll come out after the plastic boots will most likely be a restock of the all black.
The first ones.
Yeah, the all black carbon boots. Just our goal is to have the white ones and the black carbon boots always in stock. And then same thing with the black plastic boots. We'll always restock those. And then we'll do pro models in lower quantity orders, but a higher price point.
Well, here, speaking of pro models, who are your riders for the company? You want to shout some of them out?
Sure. We got Cameron Card, Eric Michael, Jimmy Sizz, John Fromm, China Wirestall.
Let's go.
It's a good
those are all
lineup.
of our pro riders. I don't think I missed anybody.
Who's gonna be the first person to get a pro skate? Are y'all gonna do pro
we
skates?
did a shred pull one already.
With the
We
red,
did shred pulls,
the gray and the red.
and then we did Cameron Cards that just came out earlier
The
this year.
teal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So next would be
Oof.
either Sizz or Eric, and then China, then Fromm.
So who? Okay, so Sizz and Eric, two kind of completely different skaters,
Yes.
but
Probably.
both deserving of the skate. Who do you? Man, this is a tough question for you, but who do you think would deserve it first?
It's not really a deserved thing. Everybody that I put on our team deserves to be there.
No, I know that, but
No,
as
But
in
what I'm
like,
saying is that we release pro models based on when they joined the team.
gotcha.
So it's based on when they came aboard, when they joined the crew, like, and they were all kind of in the same time frame. So Eric and Jimmy were basically at the same time coming over, like when I was in development. So right now it depends on Jimmy's will be a carbon boot. It'll be a carbon-based boot, and Eric's is a plastic boot.
Does Eric like the plastic boot more than
Yeah,
that? Cool.
Yeah. Our goal really is that pro models are assigned by like what they actually want to
For
skate.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't
For
want to
sure.
just say you're having a plastic boot just because it's the cool thing.
Yeah, that's a tough thing, and
Yeah.
it's happened so many times in skating. I'm not even gonna say the pro boots, but y'all know the pro boots that y'all should have been getting. And I'm gonna say an example. Gonzo should have got the throne over the
Gricon?
Gricon, but
We did
I'm
talk.
just gonna leave
all
it
he got
right
was
there.
the LA
I'm gonna leave that
logo
right
on
there.
the frame. That's
But
it.
that was the worst mistake USD ever did. One of them.
Well, I mean,
one of 5.
I get it. It's
That was-
a
that
hard
was the-
decision
that was
because
our-
companies want to sell what their new
I
thing
know.
is. And,
Yeah.
For sure.
They sometimes lose touch of like
The
actual
riders.
blading part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying very hard to make sure we're putting out product that is legitimately what they want to say. Also, our pro models, I try to partner with any of their other sponsors to be able to be a legitimate pro model.
For
So
sure.
if they have products with other companies, I want to
Wheels,
make
frames.
wheels are on it, the frames
Yeah.
are on it,
For sure.
you know.
All support. That's awesome.
How much?
Yeah, because I figure if the water rises for all of us, it makes all of us succeed. So
For sure.
we're such a small market that we have to support each other as much as we can.
For sure.
How much input do the pros get on like the color of their skates? You know, little accents like that. Like, are they giving input? Are you kind of designing them and then getting their approval, or how? You know, I've always wondered with skate companies how much input the pro gets on their
Well, I
pro
think
skate.
It really depends on the rider. A lot of riders are diehard just skaters and don't care. And then there's some that really want to be part of that process and have their own individual brands that they're trying to represent. So I think it's always a discussion between the skater and the company owner to like figure out something that is both profitable, but they also are stoked to represent them.
Mm-hmm.
So with Shred Pool's pro model, it was him and I working together to figure out what he wanted to do and like how far we wanted to push it and like color options. I usually design out what I think it should be with like 4 or 5 options to say, what do you think about this? And it kind of starts the discussion. Inevitably, I'm the owner, I get the final call, but I try to keep them involved as much as possible because they're the ones that have been building their individual brands for as long as they have. So they really should have a say in what it looks like.
Right. And not only are the company owner, but as you said earlier, very opinionated. So I imagine that
Yes.
extends to the aesthetics of the skate as well.
Yes.
So there is you do want them to have input, but at the end of the day, there's got to be certain things that you would probably be like, I don't know about that.
There's always.
Yeah.
I mean, we ran into that issue with doing shreds skate. Red skates are inherently difficult from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
People usually love or hate them.
Yeah.
There's not like a middle ground on red skates.
Yeah.
So it was a balance that we had to come up with to both pay homage to what his brand is for what he's been building, as well as something that would sell. And
Yeah.
we're not going to be here if they don't sell.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that cool gray in there, it cooled off the red and it looked
Yeah.
nice.
and
To
for
have
me,
it all red, it's like either you like the Richard boot or you don't like the Richard boot. You
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
red SL or you don't like the
Yeah.
red SL. It's like
Yes.
it's
and for me, it was also kind of
Exactly.
an ode to the old K2 250s
for sure.
Yeah.
that were red
One-
and gray,
great
like
skate.
that colorway.
Mm-hmm.
It really spoke to me. So it was a good middle point for me as a skate.
You went from K2 to rollerblade after that, right?
I rode for K2 for a while. Then I had, I think, 2 or 3 pairs of TRS.
That's what you did the hoedown in was the
I think I
the
had
first
TRS
TRS.
at
Yeah,
that
the
point.
TRSs.
Yeah. But I had TRSs, but they had modded a Razor's Colt backslide plate into the midsole.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I used to
It
mod
was
mine with
one of
US,
the best.
USB,
And they were the
USB
worst
parts.
back farm skates ever. Was the
Yeah.
TRSs? Those things
Gosh.
sucked for
Terrible.
back farm.
Torques.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But
I
with
can
that
see,
backside plate, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
man, like Farmer and Broscow would be doing these back farms with Torques, and I'm like, they don't slide like that. They do not slide like that. I don't know how they did that.
So Clark,
Yeah,
Terrible.
I'm not sure either, but I know the Razor's Colt has always had the best farf, just because you know where the front of the sole plate and the backside plate was, there was like a break where,
Mhm.
For sure.
and that's where I farf, right where that break was.
Mhm.
So it was like a perfect group.
It's like a little lock in.
Yeah, locked in every single time, and you can hold it forever.
Definitely.
When you were skating for K2s, did you ever get to get one of those personalized pairs?
No, that was after me.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
When I think back, I
Sorry,
think of
that
you
was
skating
before me.
PRS. Oh, before.
That
Okay.
was before me.
Yeah. That was Sean Robertson. That was Ryan Dawes. Like that was.
Yeah, I
that
remember Ryan
was Matt
Dawes'
Cross.
personalized.
I got to go to Sean Robertson's house, and he had this closet, and he had a shitload of K2 customized skates. Like, it was super, super, super crazy. Like,
Yeah.
It was super
for a while
wild.
there. They did some wild setups that were one-offs that just,
I mean, these were like
They even-
$400 skates
yeah.
back in the day.
They did custom colors
And,
too,
yeah.
not just
no.
like
These were
stitching and
patterns.
stuff.
No,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
were
yeah.
like zebra print. Like
Yeah.
I remember the red
these
zebras.
you had
And the
all
small
the
material.
names in the tongues, like
Yeah.
embroidered in the tongue, like
Also think about the Zamora ones, the silvers that he had.
yeah.
yes.
Those were super sick.
Yeah. They were one-offs that Matt Lacrosse had ordered for the team very specifically.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that old K2 team, we had Sean Robertson here, we had Ryan Dawes, and then Wes Kramer
Yep.
was what it was like these three K2 riders here, and then Sean Marino too, like Randy Marino.
Randy
he was
Marino.
he was on K2 too.
You know
So it was
better
like all
than
these.
most.
It was crazy.
You know better than most. Texas has always had a deep crew of like high-level skaters
For sure, like man,
from the beginning.
it was and I mean Arlo too. Like it was just like watching
Yeah.
all these guys grow up skating. It was just that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm kind of still doing it. Like I shout out to all of them, like Shane Scour too. Like,
Yep.
and then everybody else that I've met. These 4 guys that have came into Dallas in my life. Like I've known them 20 plus years. This guy 6.
What it do?
Oh, 5. Like I don't even know, but it's
5 years, baby. 5 strong years.
yeah. Texas has been a blessing.
It's all because
I think
Eisenberg's
people
too, right?
I don't think people understand the impact of like growing up in an area with really high level skaters makes your groups even higher level
For sure.
without even trying. I remember 'cause I worked at Woodward for a while, and Texas guys would come to Woodward in a group and just havoc all over camp. Just all the best skating. So
Yeah, it's something I think we all take for granted a little bit, but it's got to be a completely different experience coming up in rollerblading when you don't have, a Ryan Dawes and an Arlo Eisenberg like that.
absolutely.
Because in our mind, or in my mind, I'll speak for myself. Like it was already built in. It was the default. But there are people that just didn't have that kind of situation where there wasn't a top tier skate park that people came from all over the country. Yeah. So yeah, we're just very fortunate here. I think that's really, really cool.
Absolutely.
And that's
there's
what we got to
little
watch.
pockets all over the country that were like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boston was like that. New York was like that.
Mhm.
Like you had
Philly.
all these areas. Atlanta was like that.
For sure.
Just had the history in blading.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate now that I feel like it's gotten a little diluted throughout the country because it's so easy to, with social media and everything, see people all over the place. You don't have that personal connecting depth of crew that we used to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
think I was going to say kind of like in that era, when you saw a skater, you kind of like already knew where they were from just because of like their surroundings. But how many times do we watch a clip now and it's like, where are they from? Because you just see a clip of them and you wouldn't know who their friends are or their scene.
I mean, you can see it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can see, perfect example is the South Korean Kevin that is doing all the coaching with kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see every single one of them who learned skating from him, and they skate exactly the same way. The way
They all
they
do.
come out forwards.
Yeah.
Same thing with I forget his name, but little Takeshi. You can tell he's been coached by Takeshi.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
when he's dropping it, I think it's Harui. I forget his full name, but he's like a mini version of Takeshi Masatoko. So you can see a little bit of that influence of where people learn to rollerblade because it's very distinctive in the nuances.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was reading something.
Take control, man.
I was listening, but then I was reading something.
Josh's.
No, I wanted to talk about your skate park because you got a whole skate park in your backyard.
Yeah.
Has that been like something that you have just built over time, or did you like, did you build it all at once? Like, you want to tell us a little bit about that, because that shit's crazy.
And is it
Yeah,
self
so I
built?
built, I think it's 10 years. I think we're coming on 10 years now since I started building it. It legitimately started as just, I built the mini ramp, or the smaller part of the mini ramp, and just every weekend would keep building and making more and more obnoxious things for people to skate.
And are you building it yourself?
Yep. Yeah.
Damn, I mean, how, again, you seem like you can do everything.
go.
Like,
Yeah, this guy.
what's your background that allows
I mean,
you?
I'm a wildly independent person to a fault. So, I assume that I can do anything if I just try, but it's just enough to annoy my wife. And I just keep building. What's funny is that I don't think he fully understood when we got married. It was kind of, I had the
That's
plan that I
hilarious.
was going to build a ramp. You know, I threw a lot of like skate terminology at her real quick, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm supportive of." And then I started building it, and now it's the footprint is almost bigger than the house.
Damn.
Looks like it. That shit is huge.
Yeah. I recognize that it's a little obnoxious and probably more than she expected, but
It's a little much.
I tried, but I'm gonna keep building stuff. I mean, we already started building another section in the last couple of days, so.
So I assume you live like on some land. Then
continue.
how much land do you have?
It's about 2.5 acres,
Damn, nice.
but luckily we're like positioned next to like a 5 to 10 acre lot that will never get built on, and like where we're positioned is very specific for this kind of thing.
Sick.
So, who is your favorite person you've watched skate your compound?
Yeah, who else come through and
Who's
credit it?
like,
yeah,
who's
I have
like
a
the
question on
one
that.
that's like,
Along those lines.
who's that one that's like really like the one that, I mean, I've seen a lot,
There's,
but who's that
there's
one?
been a good bit of people.
Yeah. Who's that one?
I don't know if there's a one, man.
Give
There's
me that
always-
one.
I mean, there's tricks for sure.
For
that
sure.
Are like tricks that stand out specifically. Like, I would say the best trick, hands down, has been Eric Michael. He's soul to soul, the extension of the
gap.
wheel, down ledge. It was outrageous,
Yeah.
That was
like-
crazy one.
hands down. And especially if you haven't seen it yet, when you stand next to it, it's not little. It's not.
It did.
Like-
It doesn't look little. From my point of view, it wasn't little.
Yeah, and the best part about it was that he did it to test it. He rolled across the deck and just gap to soul to test it out. Like, just, let's see if this works.
Which is the trick in itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I've
But
heard
that's
people.
probably the gnarliest thing that's been done.
I've heard people talk about that rail. It looks like it's super inviting and all that, but it's no
No.
joke, right? Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not high,
Mhm.
but it's like 22 feet long, and it kind of goes straight down. Like, it's steeper than it looks.
Kind of like an old
So, like,
ASA
if you're
rail.
used to Getting down rails, you'll have a blast on it. But you most likely will show up with a list of things that you want to do, and you'll dial that list down when you get there.
Yeah, I know that
So-
feeling. You like you see a skate
that
park.
happened more often than not.
I'm gonna do this and this and this, and you get up to it, and you're like, oh, okay, well maybe I'll do this. If I
Yeah.
can get away with
There's
this, that'll be
been a
really
lot
cool.
of top soles that have been done on it.
Yeah.
A lot of like just back royales, like
Not all those
You know.
hurricane topsoles. Has anyone done the hurricane topsole on that rail?
not on the rail.
Okay.
A handful of people have done it on the down boxes.
Okay.
Not from and done it.
Yeah, not on the rail.
From and down.
Rom, what are you doing?
I thought From would have did it for sure.
You're getting called out from. We want to see the clip.
Romulus, come on.
Fly him
It's,
there and get it done.
Well, I will say, if you look at how it's positioned, it's kind of to the right, so you have to like step down off the transition.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So on that right side, the way that he would do it,
Right.
the
Yeah.
approach isn't the best.
Right. So if you did it left foot, though, it's a better approach for the
Way
hurt.
easier left
I
foot.
see. We'll do it switch, John.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, I mean, we got to leave stuff for visitors. But, yeah, like I think it was nice when Atkinson was there. That was always fun.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, he was doing like flat fives and like head high, so I just wasn't expecting it, you know. But Wake Shepman came out a little bit in the earlier days of the ramp, which was nice.
Do you ever have any like anybody from other sports come out? Like, do you ever have skateboarders or BMXers or anything out there?
Yeah, I've had all of them: skateboarders, BMXers, some scooter people.
Toss it over to.
Yeah, it's
Toss
pretty
it over to.
pretty laid back. I'm pretty open to let people skate as long as they're respectful. It is my backyard, like it's literally outside my dining room.
Oh sure. Well, that opens another question. Without naming any names, has anyone been blacklisted?
That's a good one.
Surprisingly, no.
Ooh,
Okay.
anybody
I
just trash it
expected-
out or anything?
I expected to have people,
Mhm.
you know,
Disrespect.
rollerblading. Rollerbladers are,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's not.
That's what's up.
They get drunk, start acting a fool.
Yep.
Good job,
Yeah.
rollerbladers.
Yeah, I love
We've
it.
been very lucky that everybody has kind of respected it
That's awesome.
and kept it somewhat family friendly. So.
What would you say is the most? I don't want to get too stuck in the skate park, but like, what do you think is the most skated obstacle that people want to go to?
Probably the boxes.
The mini. The mini.
I'd have to
quarter.
say the mini ramp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mini for
There.
sure. I've seen
It's
a lot.
pretty like, it's like it's a good size that you can make it as gnarly as you want.
Yeah.
Treat.
A lot of the other stuff, like the big ledges in the back, some people skate them more, but most people don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah. There's a kink one too, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, that one looks pretty big, pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's it's one of those things that because it's a set angle, that the bottom
My
part of the
God.
kink is like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
So it's like in your armpit high. So it can be catchy.
Yeah.
So you've been skating a really long time. So I kind of want to get your perspective on this. Like, what do you think about the current state of rollerblading and the direction it's going? Are you positive? Do you have a good outlook on it? Do you like where it's headed? Like, what do you think about the future of rollerblading? What do you think it holds?
So clearly, with this question, you're trying to get me in trouble.
Your face said it all.
I think we all have an idea about this question. Though,
So
honestly.
I am 100% happy with rollerblading the way it is, and I think that it'll progress naturally in any direction that it wants to go, and I'm here for it, 100%. The rollerblading that I prefer, personally, I really like 2002 to 2003, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was just a different approach, and I think it had a lot to do with people having a chip on their shoulder that they needed to prove something, whether it to their friends or to the industry or what have you, where they just went really hard.
Yeah. It's kind of gotten a little techie now, more stylish, kind of stepping
Yeah,
away from
and-
the huge hammers.
And the way that
Not
I approach
really, though.
rollerblading
It's
for
like-
me personally was
Generally.
always
There's still
Um,
hammer skaters.
it was achievement based. It was more about can I do every trick possible both ways
Yeah.
on the biggest thing. That I don't think that mindset happens as much anymore. It's more, a little more chill and organic now.
Yeah. Do you think it's kind of like? So I think in that period, was it kind of like people were trying to feel out like what the barriers are, like how far can you go, and then once you reach that,
I don't know. I don't think it, and it might be just my personal opinion, but I think that it has a lot more to do with currently there is that gap in the 18 to 25 range. And those kids are the ones that push to like risk everything to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
We don't have that now.
Mm-mm.
It just doesn't exist. So there's a handful of people that are still pushing it like they used to, but we're all adults now. We got responsibilities and things. We can't be jumping kinks in the middle of a Tuesday anymore. Like, that's just not how it works.
the Tuesday kink hop. It's just not. We're not
Yeah.
doing it anymore. You
mean,
know.
The back don't like
I mean,
that.
don't get me wrong. I'm sure we all want to, but it's just like it's not worth it necessarily. But I think that we'll get there. I think that it'll rebound. You see these ebbs and flows where it goes from like full-on tech to smaller stuff, and then back to people pushing it. Like I think it's appreciated. Like the Carlos Parnell
Yeah,
section
Carlos.
that he just put out.
Yeah. What,
Outrageous.
John?
It was good.
Sorry to do that. You see the chat now?
No, what they said. Oh, wake up, Jose.
Hey, what's up, Roddy?
Sorry.
That's
what?
my dad.
Okay. Does anyone
Just son of
see?
you hella soft.
Does anyone see like large gaps coming back?
Like there, I
You
mean,
know,
like he said, Carlos Bernal is like
No,
that.
for sure. But like a happy situation of like pushing for the biggest gap.
Well, I think even back in 2002, 2003, I don't think everybody was doing gaps. I think there was very specific, like, handful of people that would do gaps that were shown a lot more.
Yeah, we were just seeing them because they were being filmed because of what they were doing, so they were getting more exposure and everything. Hold on one second, John, are you okay?
Don't reach for that.
No.
Y'all okay?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry,
We're
guys.
fine.
Okay. I don't know what these
What was
fools
that,
doing
dude?
over here. So what's the future hold for Faction? Like, where do you see it going in the future? Yeah, just tell us what the future holds for it.
I mean, I think that we have a lot of products that we want to put out, a lot of pro models we need to get through. We're going to keep pushing along. I want to support the community as much as we can. I would love to say that we'll have numbers like we did in 2002-3, but that might be a little optimistic. But I see us being here for the long haul.
Definitely.
I don't see myself stopping skating anytime soon. So
How old are you, Clark?
I'm
Fofo?
46.
Oh, 46.
46.
I thought you were
Yeah.
44.
Nope. That was a good year though.
I'm reaching. I'll be there in like 3 years. I'll be there in 3 years
Enjoy it while it lasts.
for sure.
How hard are you skating still being at that age? Like, are you still, hitting
I am a
handrails?
shadow of
Yeah.
what I used to be.
Of course. I mean, it happens with age.
My knees are pretty much shot, so I bounce back and forth between like knee injury to like, all right, I'm gonna do it again. Let me go after it. My knee hurts again. So
Do you think it has anything to do with those 900s, man? Those landings?
yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
had, had the squatty stuff.
Man, as John and I, tall bladers here, we always Clark Kirkman fans just because you made being tall stylish, which is just not many people were able to do that.
Yeah, I made terrible choices.
Like you go back and look at those nines, man, you were lower than anybody else.
Yeah, your butt was almost touching ground. Almost. You were.
Yeah, it was worth it while I was doing it, but now
Paying the
they are
price.
sensitive. They are sensitive knees.
But man, did they look good.
Yeah.
I got some awesome clips to show.
There you go.
Yeah, you sure do. You got one of the best. Yeah, I got clips, and we were talking about the hoedown edit from VG 19, and there was just like a lot of clips in that one.
Yeah.
That contest is still one of the best contests I've ever been to. And hands down, I haven't seen a contest that was the equivalent to that.
It was. I think it was the metal. I don't know. It was just like the metal and just the people on the rafters cheering and it being such tight like fucking alleys to go down to get to spot to spot.
Man.
Yeah,
It was an old
For sure.
school, like
for sure.
church group lock-in with kids that rollerblade. Like,
Sure, you had a band doing some shit, and yeah,
it was outrageous.
Yeah, the rafters were a big part of it.
man, it was. Yeah, I've been to so many contests, and that was the one that was just like so tight and confined, and they changed it from year to year pretty good on like obstacles, and everybody did good.
Vibe.
Yeah, it was a
It
great
was always
vibe.
a nice it was a nice balance off of the ASA finals. It was usually right around the same time. So it'd be one full trip to go to finals and then go to
Exactly, to do timelines to
yes.
open. You're just let me show you what I can do besides my 60-minute line that I got planned. Like I actually show you how I skate.
Yeah.
How to
And
get
then, and
down.
that's the thing. I was always a contest minded skater. Like I liked your skate runs. I liked the constraints of it. But the Hoedown was just such a different environment.
Vibe like
They kind of
so
started.
I
different.
think both
Yeah,
are,
They started that,
So
right?
The jam
different.
format. Yeah.
The jam format.
I
yeah,
believe so.
but I think both were very valid and needed. I just they fulfill different things in the scene.
It's fun. It's jams are cool. It's a nightmare for a filmer. Like if you're trying to film a jam comp, it
the worst.
sucks.
Better hire
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, you can't film one by yourself. Speaking of competitions, what do you think about the NIST stuff going on? Like NIST coming back, creating a circuit that could possibly lead to, you know, bigger things. What are your thoughts on that?
I think in general it's a great idea. I don't know if our industry is there at the moment.
Mm.
I think that there's a lot of work that needs to be done for it, and I hope that it comes together. I think right now Edwards is in hype mode about it, so we're hearing a lot about it. I just want to see the steps come together for it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the actual infrastructure of that like situation behind the scenes?
Yeah.
So,
And then like who are the people that are doing the work?
right, and
8
it
cameraman.
because, well, yeah,
I've talked to Fritz. Fritz is actually involved in the NIST stuff because, you know, the carrier skate comp here in Texas is going to be the finals. And he's told me some of the people that are behind it. So it seems like a cool group of people who are working behind the scenes. I know we're trying, I know some information I'm not supposed to talk on yet because it hasn't been released, but it's a cool group of people. And Fritz, our friend who runs the skate shop, is heavily involved in the background. So he's been kind of leaking some information. We want to have some people come on and talk about it. Cause yeah, I'm curious too. It's a lot of hype, you know, and not so much, not very much information. What, John?
I mean, I'm very familiar with like the process of what it would be for USARS to approve a committee for like World Roller Day. Like, I'm very familiar with that process, and I know that it's a lot of work behind the scenes of just setting things up and doing the work. So as long as there's people ready to do that and ready to keep it moving and keep things going, it should be great.
Yeah, and it'll be nice to have an avenue for people to turn pro again, because that's kind of something that's been, you know, missing in rollerblading. We don't know what a pro is. You know, anybody can give somebody themselves a pro wheel, but you know, there's never been like
I don't think it's ever been established.
yeah. Well,
I
there
mean,
was like at least there was like ASA, NIST back in the day, X Games. I mean, if you were
how much
skating,
shit we would get for turning ASA pro,
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
being company pro, and like
especially if you went around like,
Like,
I'm pro because I turned ASA pro, and be like,
yeah, like when you turned ASA pro, the only thing that you would get was like the corporate places would accept you for like being a visiting pro at Woodward,
yeah.
like
Okay.
that type of thing. No one else would give you any type of thing until you rode for like a boot company and put out street sections and did all that. Even though I think that there's validity to all the actions,
yeah,
like I think contest skating is a different thing than a person that's making street parts and doing that. Like
Yeah.
it's just different skill set.
I remember being like surprised that there was not really any distinction in the contests that were going on, that pretty much anyone could skate in the pro contest, even though you were not pro, as long as you.
Well, you had to
Not
qualify.
necessarily.
though.
If you're talking like
I mean, it's like a bitter cold showdown, or
yes, but
you could
those
just
were like jam session
Yeah.
things, and it was more about the relationships that you
Right.
built with the people that put on the contest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
ASA contest, you couldn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
on
no, I didn't mean
pro
the
tour.
not the structured contest. I mean like the actual comps
Yeah.
that were happening throughout the year, like the
Yeah.
as I said, bitter cold or a
So those were those had the same mentality as like being sponsored for a company. It was about the relationship you build, and if you had a big enough name to justify it, you could get into that contest.
Yeah.
And I don't think that'll ever change. I think that rollerblading needs that outlet for people that are not necessarily focused on competing, and then more of a, I hate to say art form, but a lot of people view it as like an expression of sport.
Yeah, people who just showcase their skills in other ways outside of timed formats. Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said about contest skating where on any given day you are competitively putting what you can put together that day versus someone else's very specific skill set.
Yeah.
So I do have a question. We're getting close to the end because we're about to hit 10 p.m. I know it's late over there. You're an hour ahead. I did want to ask, do y'all have any like pro edits coming up? Any of your riders working on any sections or anything like that we can look forward to?
I know Cam's working on an edit right now. I think we'll have some edits coming out over the summer that they're working on. I think we have some extended people that are going to be added that'll be putting out sections.
We're going to see like a faction team video or anything like that, team edit?
I mean, we absolutely are starting to film now again. Yeah. I think it's really important to both put out social media content as well as work on projects for the company. We'll actually probably be coming through your area this summer at some point.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, you got my contact information now. Yep. Hit me up. I know you know John.
Hey, Court, are you guys going to court this year?
Yeah, we'll be at court.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be there.
I'm bringing, Josh coming, Jose coming, everybody coming this year. Like,
hell yeah.
That is the one place and the one time that we all need to be together because it's a great
it's
time.
So good.
It's so amazing.
It's a laid back vibe of just
the best.
Like, skaters having fun, and it's structured in a way that you stressed out too much, other than trying to get the team there and
for sure
hurting Cat the whole trip. But besides that, it's a great event.
Yeah, and that for everybody listening, that's the Colorado road trip that they're talking about. And when is that gonna be? That's in August.
August.
Like
first week of August.
First week.
First week of August. Yeah, so everybody try to make it out to that.
Yes,
that's gonna be a lot of fun. I went a couple years ago, long time ago, and it was a lot of fun.
Let's go.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up, Clark. If you want to just tell people where they can find you, if there's anything else you want to say about factions.
I mean, you know what it's about. It's we're a big company. We're doing stuff.
Let's go.
Love it.
You'll see us around. We do stuff. I think everybody just needs to go out and skate and just have fun with your friends and keep it fun.
Hell yeah, that's what we're all about over here. Rollerblading is still fun.
Love it.
Well, dude, thank you so much for taking the time to come on and speak with us, dude. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much
for having me.
All right,
Clark. Appreciate
nice
it.
to meet you, brother.
Absolutely.
Peace out, dude.
Clark.
Take care.
Peace.
Yeah. Take it easy, guys.
Peace.
All right.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, we're not.
Sorry about some chop ups.
Jose, dude,
Sorry
don't
about some
bang on the
chop-ups.
Time was
table.
over.
No.
Jose was making me laugh. He was making me laugh.
No,
And
you were
plus,
making,
God.
plus, homie was all like, "Hey, tell Jose to wake up."
you made
then-
funny faces. You made funny faces too, John.
Yeah, y'all were having y'all's own little
Exactly.
sidebar. I
Hey,
don't know
we-
what was
we
going
keep
on.
it
These
in
guys
real.
start cracking at 9:35 p.m. Can't hold.
So hey, it's I just want to take the time right now. Shout out Aaron. Y'all guys just got home. Keaton, I love you, little lady. I'll be home in just a little short period of time. My family, my squad.
I'm gonna keep him here and make him help me
love
break
y'all.
all this
Real.
I'm gonna
down.
break it down, but I'm still gonna come down
I'm
and
just
take
kidding.
it down, baby. I love y'all so much.
Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. What's that? Oh, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot. Leave a comment.
Leave some feedback.
We're gonna leave some feedback. We want to know if you're getting some value out of this. Hold on, let me mute John. John's a weep.
What was your favorite lull in the conversation?
Yeah, we got the Jose compilation coming soon. I'm gonna try to make the best of Jose. So look forward to that.
I love it.
No, but again, thank y'all so much. Like the video, subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment so you can enter the raffle. Ray Soto, hit me up. You won the t-shirt. Just hit me up on Instagram so we can get you hooked up with that. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And with that, we're gonna say bye.
Jose, what you gotta say to end this?
John got muted.
Yo, everybody,
your mic.
good night. Peace
Good
out.
night, everybody.
Hope you have
Shout out
fun.
Action Skates.
Let's
Clark
go.
Kirkman.
I'll see y'all next weekend.
Thank you, Clark.
Woo! Let's go.
Pam, Keaton, everybody, faction, thanks for coming out. Hey, let's do some things tonight, baby.
Here, real quick, Ronaldo, Soto,
Jose pose right now.
Ray, you won the raffle. Hit me up on Instagram so I can see your
Ray,
t-shirt.
come on, Ray, wake up.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Later, y'all.